Hi, I'm Susanna with Hypnosis Haven, and I wanted to answer one of the questions that I get very often from clients during my consultation calls with them, and that is, can all people be hypnotized? Simply put, yes, everyone can be hypnotized. The difference is in the ways that we hypnotize the clients. Now, as most of you know and think of when you think of hypnosis, it's entertainment hypnosis, and you think of the people that go on stage and it's always the typical cluck like a chicken, right? Well, there's different things that the hypnotists do on stage. I have one friend and colleague who makes people put lipstick on in the most ridiculous ways, and he's quite popular for that. But what I do is therapeutic hypnosis. And in this type of hypnosis, in the process of interviewing the clients and going through the consultation and then the introductory session, I ask clients a series of questions, and these questions let me know whether or not they receive information directly or indirectly. And what does that mean? That means that some people, if let's say you're in a group with somebody, you're in your kitchen and you're there with your family, and the mom says, "It's cold in here." One of the members of the family might take that as a cue to close the window, close the door, turn on the heater. She didn't say what to do. She indirectly she just made a comment. But the person that is the type that we call emotional suggestible, they take in information indirectly. You don't have to directly say anything. They're looking for the hidden meaning in what you said and what they think you said. Then there's the one who speaks directly and says, "Can you please close the window?" And unless they directly say it to somebody, maybe nobody's going to hear it unless somebody in the room is the physical suggestible one. And that type of suggestibility is the one that needs direct hypnosis. That's why when you go into a group, depending on that suggestibility type, you're going to have more responses based on the words that the hypnotist uses. So if you're in a group of people that are mainly emotional suggestible, if they don't take in information directly and you are saying, "You're going to quit smoking, you're going to stop craving this, you're going to stop doing this, you're going to do more of this," they're not going to listen, because all they're doing is thinking about it and it's not their idea, so they're not going to accept it. So when I'm doing hypnosis with someone that is of emotional suggestibility, I have to go in a roundabout way. And that's the art of this. It's figuring out the suggestibility type, what percentage, where are they, and then watching for the subtle cues. Because very often while in hypnosis, I can tell a client, "You're no longer going to do this," or I'll say it indirectly, and they'll shake their head no. Not consciously, because they're in hypnosis, but the body is letting me know, no, they're not going to. So then that lets me know we need to do deeper work on other avenues to find out, where's that self-sabotage coming from? What's creating these obstacles? Because you obviously want to stop doing this, so what's the subconscious reason for continuing this behavior when you've already said you want to stop? So this is very different than entertainment hypnosis, and that's something clients will say too afterwards. They say, "Well, this is not what I thought it was going to be," because this is basically creating a communication. It's the mind-body bridge, so that communication is established between what you want to do, what your thoughts are, what your goals and ideals for your life are, and then the actual implementation. So when somebody comes in for hypnosis, I figure out what their suggestibility type is. That suggestibility type lets me know how to speak to somebody while they're in hypnosis. It sounds like I'm just using regular words, and I am, but the way that the words are put together, they are going to be direct or indirect to help the client get the most out of the session, so that way they get the results that they want in a faster time. Clients that are a physical suggestibility type, they tend to accept it real fast. You tell them very directly, "You will stop this," okay. And very often they don't need a lot of sessions. And then there's the type that they need to ruminate and they need to think about things, and they're not even sure if they were hypnotized because they heard everything the whole time. And that's just it. You do hear me the entire time. Your mind is going to drift in and out while you're in hypnosis, and the conscious mind can drift, and that's okay, because I'm speaking to the subconscious mind. So when the subconscious mind is listening, the subconscious mind, I already know how to speak to it. So we can talk. I can speak all day to that subconscious mind, indirectly or directly, based on how the person receives information. So that emotional type, the one that takes in information indirectly, they're going to think about what I said for some time, and they're going to try and take it apart and figure out the hows and the whys until they take it in as it's their own suggestion and their own idea. And then they'll come in and say, I already did it. It was my own idea. And that's just how hypnosis is it's putting those suggestions into the subconscious mind in such a way that it feels like it's your own thoughts, your own ideas, and it becomes your own behavior and your own responses to life. It's not necessarily a reaction life anymore. It's a responsive life. So it is a very intangible thing that I try to make tangible in an explanation and in explaining the theory of mind to my clients as well, so that they understand what we're doing, how it's going to work, what the reinforcement does, and the desensitization of the previous ideas and ways of being. So if you have any questions about hypnosis and how hypnosis can help you, feel free to schedule a consultation by visiting my website, hypnosis-haven.com. And on the contacts page, you'll find the link so that you can schedule a free 15-minute consultation call with me. The first session is typically 90 minutes, and from there, we'd have either hour-long or 30-minute sessions, depending on what you need and what the progress and process is that we're doing. Okay? So if you have any further questions, you can also find the contact tab there, and you can send me an email if you have any other questions. My email address directly is susanna@hypnosis-haven.com. I look forward to hearing from you and answering any other questions that you might have about hypnosis and how hypnosis can help you. Have a good day. Bye.